everyone, my name is Clover. I'm an Indiana and Kentucky-based overseas idol, and today we're going to be doing a studio tour. I remember when I was first starting out, I didn't really know what I was doing and I didn't know what equipment to get to start with. So I thought that I would make a video sharing my experiences so maybe other people who are new to the community or new to the concept would be able to kind of see maybe where to start. Or maybe you've been doing this for a while, but you just want to see what someone else does. That's what this video is here for. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So this is probably the most important area in my home recording studio. I live in an apartment, so my home studio is very small. I wish that I could have something a lot bigger with like an actual sound booth, but I just don't have the space for that. So I just have a simple desk setup. You can see my mic over here. I started out using a Blue Yeti as my main microphone for recording covers, but I was using it as just a USB jacked into my computer, and I discovered later that that's maybe not the best choice, and I now have an interface that this mic hooks into. This box I got on Amazon for like $30, and it is full of soundproofing foam so that it sort of isolates the microphone. I have a pop filter. Highly recommend one of those as well. But yeah, so that's my basic mic setup. My speakers are currently PreSonus, I think is the name of the brand. For anybody interested, this is the program that I use a lot for my home recording. This is what I've been using since I first started. It's called Soundtrap. I believe it's by Spotify. And it does work really well. I have the paid membership with it, so I have some of the extra features, but there is a free version if you just need something basic to kind of play around with while you're figuring things out. I do recommend it because it's very intuitive. Down here I also have a keyboard and mixing board. This is the MPK Mini Play by Akai. This was the first instrument that I ever owned. I got her when I was 18 for a graduation present when I graduated high school. When I first started writing songs, this was my main way of doing that because it was the only thing I had at the time. And then I also have a ton of books about Japanese language and Japanese culture because I did actually study Japanese in college for about a year, and I also worked with a private tutor to practice my Japanese. So this is actually something that's been a passion for a very long time, and I'm continually trying to, keep learning and keep getting better at it and try to appreciate the culture more. And so this is kind of where I keep a lot of those resources for myself. I also have some books in here about songwriting, and of course several of my journals and lyric books. This is my picture with Nano from MatsuriCon this year because I got to meet her. She's an incredibly talented artist and also just a really kind person, and I'm extremely grateful that I got to talk to her. So I keep this picture up here to remind me of the advice that she gave me to just keep going and keep making music. Also, let's talk about the butt. So directly after I had my debut at MatsuriCon, I walked back to the stairs, which is where I found that butt painting. And on the back it says like free art to like either take it or replace it, and I kind of just felt like, well, it's my debut day and I just found this, I think it's fate. So I kept it. And I still have it. Maybe it's kind of inappropriate, but I love it. It reminds me of the day that I debuted, and it's just kind of something lighthearted and funny that I like having in here, and it matches. Also over here I have my signature from Han of Stray Kids. He and Stray Kids in general were like a huge influence on me when I started writing my own music over the last couple of years. I also have my Kyrie plushie. Kyrie was one of the cosplays that I did singing skits in when I first started doing singing skits at conventions, which is kind of what eventually led me into finding the idol community. And yes, these are my little business cards. I just got these made not that long ago, and these are so cute. I almost forgot to address this end of the table over here. So some people may be thinking that this is a fire hazard, but honestly, it's for my pets. My dog and my cat like to lay underneath there. And so I just put a pillow under there because I thought it was more comfortable. And then this is my cat's little scratch post. She likes to sit up there and watch me work on stuff, so I just like for them to feel included. So this area is kind of a staging area. This is on the opposite side of the desk. I have my lovely trusty mannequin here where I usually display whatever outfits I have planned for upcoming content or performances or anything like that. And of course my wig stand, which is actually a guitar stand with a wig head strapped to it. Don't worry about it, don't think about it too much. And last but not least, my mirror. This mirror is actually a super important part of my studio because it's where I practice doing my performances and my dances and things like that. I don't even use this mirror for getting dressed typically. It's literally just a practice mirror. So that's kind of everything in my studio. Thanks for checking this out with me today and for being part of this. Thank you so much for watching my content, and I look forward to showing you more stuff that I create in here. So thank you so much. Bye!